Hey everyone, Nuno here. Welcome back to New Grimoire. So, before starting today's episode, let me just say I'm really sorry for not being more consistent when it comes to uploading content. In this case, the video content for New Grimoire. And the reason has to do with the fact that I have like a lot of work, and for the past 2 weeks, I've not being very consistent with recording and coming up with content, and I'm really sorry for that, guys. So, continuing with what we were doing on the last episode, we developed all these road infrastructure, we placed a couple of parks, that's cool, and we started adding zones here to Grovetown. The thing now is, there's a couple of things I want to do on today's episode. I was going to say my plan initially was to zone this entire area. It's not going to happen. And it's not going to happen for a couple of reasons. First of all, I don't like to just use the marquee tool and just zone everything in once. I like to go slowly a little bit, although sometimes I do go a bit more fast, or I speed up a little bit some things, but I like to go slowly, and that's kind of the goal in here, okay? The other reason is there's a couple of things I want to unlock around here to the city, including, let's look at education, for instance. We have 586 possible university students on or in our city. So yeah, we are going to build a university for sure. There's other things also we need to check out, but first, I think the most important is look into our districts. There is a couple of things I need to fix. Starting with, I'm gonna look district by district, but I want to start with here, a missing district that we have, where we have our forest industry, which, by the way, we do need to increase or build another forest industry, which we will do after we build this district. I think that's the best idea. And also we have our power plant in here. So let's do this. I'm going to try to follow slightly these shape of the peninsula a little bit. So going around here, this river, and I will go up to the train tracks and then follow slightly these train tracks until we close it. So Emerson and yeah, it's fine. I don't see a problem with that. I'm gonna keep the game paused because I just want first to decide what's gonna happen here, and then we can build up. Although, you know what? No, I'm gonna turn on the gameplay. Looking at production, we can see we have a little bit of deficit for our wood production, so we're gonna place another specialized industry for forestry. This one is not very big. We could increase it, make it bigger, but I think it would make more sense to have like a secondary one that goes on the other side of the road, a bit further though, and I think I'm gonna go up to here. And I have no idea up to where I want to go, but we are going to go very far away. I think we're going to go up to the edge of what we can have or build. And then I kind of want all of that to be added around here. There you go. This is a bigger industry. I believe now we're gonna have like a lot of forestry or wood production happening. One thing I want to do before I forget is remove ads from the radio. I always forget to do that in the beginning of the episode, so I'm sorry for that. Alright, now that this is done, there's another district I need to take care of, which is this one, Maplebrook. We have this unique building, is it signature building, I'm sorry. And I kind of want this signature building to be part of this district, in fact. have now figured out a little bit of these districts, and now the second part and most important part of the episode is going to start. We're going to look into all the services we have to the districts and figure out if everything is working as it is intended. We're going to go service by service. We can go with electricity. I think electricity should be fine for the time being. I'm still a bit worried about this section. Soon enough we may have some kind of bottleneck, because as you can see, all the energy is going out through these roads, the lighter yellows. That means that the electricity that is being produced by the electric cable, and by the way, electric cable only goes up to 80 megawatts. So all this electricity going throughout this section, it's kind of going all over the city, you know, all over these places, and it's all fine, but it could become a bottleneck. So when that happens, we have to find another way in, and I'm thinking maybe building a small bridge around here to connect it. So electricity should be fine for the time being, plus we are producing more than enough, and we are exporting quite a lot. Water availability, water is good, sewage is not. And yeah, for a long time I've been unhappy with the sewage here. I mean, this is very ugly, you know, but I don't know. Would it make sense to be so high here on the coast? I don't think so. I may have to change this and upgrade it. I could upgrade with, let me see. So, chemical purification has an upkeep. It lowers air purification, noise pollution, and air pollution. Well, it doesn't. It just keeps. What happens is the purification rate is 25% more, which is not bad. The other thing is this extra settling tank. So it increases the water flow and reduces the amount of sewage being expelled. So purification rate 10%. So it could get like a 35% purification by doing that, but it also starts polluting ground. And I kind of don't want that. Yeah, I don't. So there's gonna come a moment we're gonna need to update our sewage, and it's not that far away. Healthcare and death care. Now here's where we are going to have fun, because this district doesn't have access to any of that, right? So we have a clinic here, and this clinic, we're gonna select district. So all of these districts belongs to this clinic. Okay, I think all of this is going to work on this clinic, and we can upgrade it to have more. I mean, we have 5 ambulances and 3 are being used. Capacity is fine. I don't think we need to do any upgrade yet. We have another clinic that is this one that is working on these districts, and that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's in Grovetown, but it's gonna work here. Now, Bedford Crossing is going to be a bigger density area, and therefore we may have to think about what we're gonna do when it comes to building a hospital. I don't intend building a hospital before. I don't think building a hospital is something I want to do before reaching, like, I don't know, 50k inhabitants or citizens. So we're still far away from that value. But I know that healthcare is not very reliable, and that could be a problem. All right, so death care. How is death care? We have a graveyard. No, this is a crematorium and a graveyard. Yes. So the graveyard is, or cemetery, is fine. We have capacity for a lot of people. And when it comes to the crematorium also seems to be fine. I mean, the crematorium is operating on a couple of districts. you know, it's like the crematorium is all this area, and the graveyard or cemetery should also be working on a similar aspect. So let's place it like this. So cemeterium is going to be all this area, crematorium, all of that, and it should be fine for the time being. If needed more, we'll take care of that. When it comes to garbage management, we have only this one, which is the landfill, and it's for the entire region. Now, it's getting filled, but it's not full, and we have like 4 trucks in use. We could have like 20, but we're only using 4. You know what? I don't like to have a landfill, so I may think about in the future of replacing, and that's not a bad idea. Maybe we could replace these landfill with something else. I mean, I could go with a waste recycling unit on it, so that we reduce the ground pollution. And but other than that, I don't think we need anything else over there for the time being. Education. Now here is where things are going to start to become more fun. Let's pause the game again because we are going to unlock our university. But education, we have elementary school, completely full. This school is at its limits. It has a playground. I'm pretty sure of that. We already had done the extension wing, and children clinics. It's not needed for the time being. So this is full, but let's do it in a different way. So I want this elementary school to be for all of these districts. This area belongs to this elementary school. Eventually, we may even reduce it in the future. We have another elementary school around here, which is not updated, and this one is going to work on these districts. Yeah, that's fine. Next, high school. This high school is fine. It's not too big. Let's also set it up to these districts instead, which is fine. We have all of these beautiful districts working out, and I'm okay with that. And this high school has 190 citizens or students. This one has a little bit less, and it works only on these districts. That's fine. This is going to grow up the moment that Bedford becomes something big. I don't want Bedford to be like high density, but I'm thinking more as something like similar to Hamilton Ways, where we have like medium apartments but big ones that will have a lot of people. Next, we have a college, and this college is for the entire region. That's it. And I'm fine with that. We could upgrade the college for having a little bit more capacity. I don't think it's needed for the time being, but if needed, we have extension wings that can give us more 500 student capacity. I could go with the library to have better chances of graduating, but it's big. It's going to take a lot of space, and let's be honest, this is not the best location. I don't even know why I've placed it around here. I have no idea. It happens. That is done. Next, let's go here to the education tab. Let's unlock a university, and let's build the university here on Bradford Crossing. Now, I know that this is a big building. And I'm sorry for my way of saying it, but yeah, it's so huge. So I'm gonna have to cut all of these roads so that we have enough space for placing our university. Plus, we will have, and I think I have to toggle off snapping. Plus, we will have some space for upgrades. And I'm not sure if the upgrades are going to be that awesome. I have to figure out something before. Yeah, this is not zoning exactly as I want. The mouse is not in a perfect... So I kinda... I think this is going to be it, you know? You know what? I forget snapping. I would like snapping to be like close to here, but why is it not that close? Yeah, we have to turn off snapping. Let's turn on this. Okay, now I can see it better. Like that. There you go. University in the city. Let's turn it on. And this way we're not going to lose any of our inhabitants or our citizens that want to go here. Now, this is not going to be the only thing. And we are going to zone Bedford, having in mind the next step we are going to have here on the city soon enough. Let me just turn this off in here for the time being. All right, that is built. If we need to expand, we have the university library that we can have here. We have enough space here. We have extension wings. I think we can have more than one, but you know, we have an extension wing, and then the university park. We have no place to play. We have nowhere to place this university park. So this is not going to be the only university on the city, and eventually, if it is, we can change the layouts in the future. All right, that is done. Let's look at fire department. We have a firehouse here that will be working, of course, throughout all of these districts that I talked before. So we kind of dividing them on middle. We have another firehouse here. Yeah, I don't want it to be there. It needs to be somewhere else. And I kind of want it to be, you know, I kind of wanted it to be around here. Because in here it would be like in the between them. You know what? It's gonna be. So let's do something cool in here. Let's turn off all of this and let's build something throughout here. And I think it's going to be important also for this village. So Sunset Village. You know what? Let's build a 4-line road. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Let's turn off all of this. Let's go like that, and let's go probably up here for the time being. Eventually we can go somewhere around here for the Sunset Village. No problem at all. And let's build our... Let's turn this off like that. And let's build our... or bring in... And by the way, let's build this as a roundabout. Yeah, we can only go with medium roundabout, which is going to be a fine location here. And let's select the firehouse that we have here. Let's change it, bring it in here. There you go. And we can bring it in like this. So really close to this section. And this is fine. We select the operating districts. We have a problem with electricity. Yeah, it's like I was saying, we have a bottleneck. I think we can fix the bottleneck by building a bridge or a connection through here. So let's do that. We want to connect to that road and have another way of bringing in power. Let's try to level these up to minus, or yeah, I like that, plus 0.1. I think this is gonna be fine. We're going to then go here to the bridge. Let's lower it down to 0.2, and then let's connect. Let's connect here. It goes a little bit up. Let's look at how it looks like. Yeah, I like that. Let's unpause. Let's see if it fixes the bottleneck. Yes, it does. So now we have a possible... Now, electricity. And if you go here to electricity, you can see this is no longer orange. It's like light... it's a light yellow. So it's flowing for both directions. And I'm fine with that. Eventually, if another connection is needed... we could connect throughout somewhere around here to this section and have some kind of other road. Although you have like these two ways out, I don't know if it would do much, but I think it would divide around here, and instead of only being this way, you have this way. This, having different branches would help. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, firehouses. So we have this firehouse that is working on this district. That's fine. We have this other firehouse around here that is working on this district. That's fine also. Next is police station. We have a police station somewhere around here. Yeah. It's working on no districts also. So let's say this police station is going to work only on these districts, and that's it. We have another police station in here. We're gonna move it, and I'm thinking we can move it to this other side. Yeah, I kind of am liking it more in here. Sunset Village is going to be used for, building it out. This is something we're gonna do probably on the next episode or something. And the districts, yeah, it's fine. All right, so that is done. We also have to look into transportation. We're gonna leave that to the end because it's going to be the next step of our city. Communications. We do not have internet connection throughout these areas, so I am going to place a internet connection somewhere around here. I kind of wanted it to be... Oh man, I think if we are able to build something into here, this would be amazing if we could place it somewhere around here. And of course we're gonna need after somewhere around here in the village, but for the time being we could place something, behind here in this area, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's erase some of this, and I am kind of sorry for that, but let's erase some of this. These guys are... I'm going to say, sorry, dude, let me pause this because you don't have a way out. And, yeah, it sucks. Anyways, let's have like a very small... let's turn on contour. Let's have a small... And let's place this at this level, and I think let's have like a small... yeah, I like it like this. We can have like some kind of like that. This is a small alley road. Let's turn off crossing from here. I don't want them to cross through the road. If they want, they can cross around here, which is close by. Yeah, it looks good that way. Let's place our radio mast around here. It's gonna give us internet connection to the zone, and let's also, because we can, let's also connect this throughout here like that. And these guys already have somewhere they can move away from. It's not a pretty location or pretty place, but you know what, I don't give a damn about it right now. We also gonna need a radio mast somewhere around here on Bedford Crossing. Here's the thing, I kind of like... I'm thinking maybe around here wouldn't be too bad of a zone, but it would be better if it was around here or somewhere around here. I'm gonna place it around here though. I think, I don't know, this is like real estate. This is like real location, a real location that would make sense. We could also place it around here. You know what? I don't see a problem if we do like that. So let's place a radio mast around here. And this is just going to give us more internet throughout this area. We're also gonna need another place, right? Yeah, we're gonna need it somewhere around here, of course. near to the highway. It's not a bad place, and yeah, I like it. Gives good coverage, good internet connection coverage around this area, and that's important. The next thing we want to look at is our post office. We have a post office there. I want to build another post office, and I am thinking about building one that is nearby the university. And I think we could build it right in front of the university, like that. And at the same time, let's place a couple of mailboxes, because we don't have them. Let's place one here near to the train station, but on this side of the road. And I think we could place another one, probably around here, on this side of the... this side of the road. That should be fine. To these guys... Over there you have already the post mail. I think we could have one around here also, because you have this density and it's near to the school. And eventually when we start adding more zones, we're going to take care of that. Parks, we already have way too many. Public transportation, here's the thing. And this is for finishing today's episode. Although... we do have to check out these bus lines. We have one that is barely used, and then we have another one that is too long, and I don't like it. We're going to take care of that probably on the next episode if I don't forget. But public transportation, here we go. Public transportation, we're going to unlock trams. And we are going to build before ending the episode, and I'm probably going to time-lapse this a little bit because it's going to take a while. We're going to build a tram road network around here to work for Bedford Crossing mostly, because this is going to be heavier density than anywhere else in the city. But at the same time, we need it to work from here, from Florence Industrial Park, because that's where I want to place our tram depot. And I kind of want to build a tram road that goes from Florence Industrial Park to I'm thinking about Sunshine Crossing probably, and then from Sunshine Crossing to Bedford Crossing. And I kind of want this to be a bigger connection, because Sunshine Crossing is going to be mostly an office area, like low density offices, but it's going to be, I think, very used as a connection point between these two areas. So let's do that. And let's start building it. So guys, I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so here it is. We've built a underpass passage through the highway. It's not very pretty, but you know, it works, and that's the most important thing right now. We have built our tram depot around here. We have tracks that will go around all of these area, and then we have these tracks that go all around these Bradford crossing main area. We're gonna be using trams somewhere else also in the future, but I think for the time being that is fine. Now let's place some tram stops, and then we're gonna build our trams, and we are gonna go, and let's unpause this for the time being. We're gonna go through the initial area. So we're gonna go around here. They're gonna turn around here on the depot. That is fine. We know we have a bus stop around here. I kind of want to have like a tram stop around here, and let's see if I can have it stopping here. And I don't want them to be just like side by side or front in front, but I want them to be in similar directions. That is something I want it to happen. Now that we have done this, we do have a priority to start zoning where we have the tram stops. And I think here is a really nice, I have just to find where are the tram stops. I kind of don't want, and here it is, let's go here to the traffic lights first. I don't want to have traffic lights in any of these areas because it's going to slow down trams. And I don't want that happening. I'm fine with here, but all these other locations, I do not... Why? Oh yeah, this is where the tram line is going on and off. Okay, so we are going to start zoning from this section down, and I think I want to go through here because it's near to the Bradford crossing, and then we can go there. We have a lot of demand for... We have demand for high density. We have demand for medium and commercial. I don't want high density in here, so we are going with medium. And I also want to have some kind of... and I'm gonna fast forward these also. I'm gonna do a time lapse while I'm zoning because I need to fix some of these squares, as you guys can see. So yeah. I'll have to fix this first, and then I'll come back to you guys. And there we go. We don't have as much demand as I thought we would have, but yeah, we have a couple of buildings we can be placing around here. Maybe this is gonna look good. I'm also placing this alley road around here, and I've zoned it with medium apartments, so yeah, it should be fine, I guess. They're not gonna be too big around here, but it's gonna be okay, I guess, and I hope. And this is nearby to the college. One thing I completely forgot, there's gonna be a need of parking, so we're gonna go with a very large parking, maybe near no, let's go with large parking instead. We could have a large, well, listen, here it is. Here it is, a good location for a large park. Let's pause this for a second. We can have like a large park around here. Let's just erase this walking path, and let's place these large parking here. And these are going to be smaller buildings, but I believe it's going to be fine. I believe it's going to be fine. And in fact, let's go with medium all the way. Let's change this to a 15. This is going to be smaller buildings in comparison with all the other ones nearby, but it should be fine. And this parking lot, this large parking lot, should be fine for this area for the time being, I guess. I would like here to have like bigger buildings, but yeah, you cannot have it all, can you? Yeah, so basically now we just have to wait and play with demand. There's like a lot of demand for a lot of residential. I think I could be placing maybe a couple of houses here in Sunset Village and make it, I think, more of this area as a small, you know, residential neighborhood. So I may as well do that. There we go, a small commercial area in here in this street, plus a couple of houses. It should take care, well, not much of the demand, but I think Sunset Village is going to be cool enough for the guys in here. We do have like a very low unemployment rate, and I'm okay with that. Let's look at here. Oh, look at that. I like this. I'm starting to like this. I do. We do need to have more zoning around here. I think, where do we have, okay, we have the tram stops right here. Yeah, tram stops around here, they have people living and businesses, and I'm kind of happy with that. These ones in here are not going to be very tall, but that's because we have a large park right behind it. I'm okay with that for the time being, and I'm happy that we can start zoning throughout here. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed playing the game. I'm thinking maybe off camera we could zone these, but no, I'm gonna wait for the next episode. I think it's gonna be more fun if I zone these with you guys and we go zone by zone, and yeah, we have some fun doing this. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy, leave a thumbs up. It definitely helps out for the you know, spreading the word, spreading the video to all these other people that would like to see the video. Leave a comment, suggestions, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys on my next video. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, cheers.